Hey guys, Suicide here, your best friend in the whole wide world. So, earlier today I had to replace the brakes on my car, and while I was doing that I got to thinking about some of the skills that every man should know. With that in mind, here is my top 5 skills that every man should know in no specific order. Building a fire. Being able to build a proper fire can fulfill several needs, such as keeping you warm and dry. You can use it to cook food and boil water. It can scare away some dangerous animals, as well as the smoke can keep away some of the flying insects. You can also use fire to signal for help. Let's say you're lost in the woods. Nothing says that you need help like burning down half the forest and being raped by Smokey the Bear. Cooking! So, since this is 2012 and we have fast food restaurants and delivery at almost every corner, the question is there really a need to know how to cook? Well, the answer is yes. Everyone should be able to know how to cook, whether it's boiling noodles, making toast, making cereal. For the most part, those are 3 things you can't mess up at all. Okay, you can mess that up, but it's tough. So, being able to cook is not only a cheaper and healthier alternative to like some of those burger joints out there, but it's also romantic for the ladies. Bringing a woman to McDonald's hasn't gotten anyone laid. Ever. Period. Navigation. Let's say you have a map, compass, GPS, your cell phone nowadays. With those alone, you should be able to navigate your way to your next waypoint, right? But let's say you don't have any of those. First step, look for the sun. Sits in the east and moves to the west. Simple, right? Based off that, you should be able to find your north and south. Find your north and south, you can kind of figure out which direction you need to go. However, if you can't find the sun, or you can't see the sun, or you don't understand how east and west works, let's say you're in the middle of the woods, so you can't hear anything. Find a stream or a creek. Follow it. Follow it downstream. Water always flows towards larger bodies of water, which that's where most people tend to live. So do that. You'll eventually find your way out, unless you get killed by a bear. Performing CPR. This one is not just for the men out there, but the ladies also. Everyone should know how to perform CPR in my book. It's surprisingly simple and easy, and it can save lives, which is pretty okay in my book. There's probably not a whole lot of things out there that can earn you a bunch of man points or life points or high fives or blowjobs than saving someone's life, right? So the best practice for CPR is, it's been changing for a long time on what to do right, what to do wrong. The key here is to basically just push on the chest hard and fast. Don't stop even if you hear the ribs crack. That's for the most part normal. I wouldn't say normal, but people's ribs do break when you do perform CPR. So don't worry about that. Performing bad CPR is better than no CPR. And like I said, it can earn you some blowjobby points. Basic car maintenance. With this one, we're talking about simple things like changing an oil or replacing a flat tire. There's plenty of other things that you can do for basic things with your car, but these are probably 2 things that every guy should know. So, like changing your oil. What do you gotta do? You jack up the car, you remove the oil plug and filter, you drain the old oil, you replace the oil plug and a new filter, and then you add new oil. Simple. Let's say you have a flat tire. You're going to loosen the bolts on the tire. You're going to jack up the car. Remove the bolts after that. You want to keep those on so the tire doesn't fall off. Remove the old tire. Attach a new tire. Reattach the bolts. Don't tighten them all the way. Lower the car down. Tighten the bolts. And then just give high fives all the way around. Simple stuff, right? Bonus round! This round is for the 3% of my viewers out there. The ladies. Your list is considerably shorter. You actually have 1 skill. The only skill that you need to know is how to make a sandwich. Sandwich. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night. Peace.